We choose our joys and sorrows long before we experience them. Khalil Gibran. Every moment and every event of every man's life on earth plants something in his soul. For just as the wind carries thousands of winged seeds, so each moment brings with it germs of spiritual vitality that come to rest impeccably in the minds and wills of men. Most of these unnumbered seeds perish and are lost, because men are not prepared to receive them. For such seeds as these cannot spring up anywhere except in the good soil of freedom, spontaneity, and love. Thomas Merton. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. Buddha. In the spiritual realm, there is no sorrow. There is no pain. There is no doubt, anger, or fear. Only joy exists in all things. We must dig and break through the surface interactions in our daily lives. Go beyond the pain, the fear, the sadness, the reason, the excuses. We must continue to work hard. We must want to heal our being, our soul being. Over the generations, spiritual teachers have always known love comes from a place deeper than most of us are aware or able to reach. True love is a love of healing, warmth, and caring, with a depth most cannot conceptualize. A healing must take place in order to touch that place inside, so it can resonate within you and fill you, so that it is ever present. You have to believe. An excerpt from My Italian Therapy. Chapter 7, Healing Pain from Past Generations. Written and narrated by Gina Fiore. Available on Amazon Audible. Tomar Castle, perched atop a hill overlooking the town, is a testament to the Knights Templar legacy in Portugal. Founded in the 12th century, the castle was a crucial stronghold in the defense against the Moors and later became the headquarters of the Order of Christ, the successor to the Templars in Portugal. Visitors to the castle are greeted by its imposing walls and battlements, offering panoramic views of surrounding landscapes. The castle complex includes the Alcova, the keep, the Charlot, Rotunda, and various other buildings that reflect different architecture styles from Romanesque to Gothic. The cityscape of Tomar, located in the center of Portugal, is dominated to its west by the vast monumental complex of the Convent of Christ as it stands atop the hill. It is the main feature of the city's identity. the unity of which has been preserved. The convent is surrounded by the walls of the castle of Tomar. It belonged to the Order of the Templars and was founded in 1160 by Gualdem Pais, Grand Master of the Knights Templar. Built over the span of 5 centuries, the Convent of Christ is a testimony to an architecture combining Romanesque, Gothic, Manueline, Renaissance, Mannerist, and Baroque elements. The convent centerpiece is its 12th century rotunda, oratory of the Templars, influenced by Jerusalem's Holy Sepulchre rotunda. It was built by the first Grand Master of the Templars, Gualdem Pais, and was based on a polygonal ground plan of 16 bays, including an octagonal choir with ambulatory. This is one of the typical rotundas of Templar architecture, of which few examples are still extant in Europe. In 1356, the convent became the home of the Order of the Christ in Portugal, and the rotunda's decoration reflects the order's wealth. The paintings and frescoes, depicting mainly 16th century biblical scenes, as well as the gilt statuary under the Byzantine dome, were carefully restored. When the Manueline church was built, it was connected to the rotunda by an arcade. To the north and east are the sacristy, the cemetery, and the laundry cloisters, the infirmary, the knight's hall, and the pharmacy. The cloisters were added at a different period, that of the cemetery constructed to the northeast of the rotunda, 1430, by Infante Don Henrique, employed pointed arches of a sober, elegant Gothic style. Manueline influence was, as elsewhere, decisive and compelling. It was under King Manuel that Diego de Arruda was commissioned to execute the enormous choir based on a square plan with a tribune raised above the chapter house. The elevation of these 2 stories is marked on the exterior by 2 renowned bays, a window, and an oculus, combining Gothic and Moorish influences, thereby offering the most accomplished expression of Manueline decorative style. Major changes that took place during the reign of King D. João III, 1521 to 1557, were meant to express the power of the order with rich Manueline decorations. Other cloisters and new monastic buildings were constructed under João III by João de Castilho, who, at Tomar, at the Bellum, were not insensitive to Italian influence. Work continued in the second half of the 16th century in the cloister of the Philips, the principal cloister modified by Diego Torralva. The facades are set into rhythm by Cyrillian or Palladian ordering of 2 stories of Corinthian and Tuscan columns. Originally designed as a monument symbolizing the Reconquest, the convent of the Knights Templar of Tomar, transferred in 1344 to the Knights Order of Christ, came to symbolize just the opposite during the Manueline period, the opening up of Portugal to other civilizations.
So, what do you think of this? Isn't this amazing? I mean, holy cow. I'm at the convent at the castle in Tomar, Portugal. And Tomar, I'll give a little excerpt and some background when I get back to the hotel. But I mean, check it out. It's amazing. Just simply amazing.